Officially turned NXT upside down.
And now these bounty hunters look to take out Priest's upcoming opponent and split the hefty haul amongst themselves.
On the other hand, there's nothing like winning a difficult match like this to send a message to the NXT North American Champion that you're still coming for his title. Hoisted up. Knees across the abdomen. Calf kick right on point. Nice snapmare. Ooh, a chop. Boom. No, oh, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Targeting the arm to great effect. Look at him. Pride and poise personified. Take a good look at a real-life Titan, folks. That will get your attention. Wards off that offense from Oni. Nice calf kick, great elevation. Clothesline. He's getting a little battered now. There's still time to turn this handicap match around, guys. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly. Headbutt to the back of the neck. Great reversal. Punch right in the head. Big impact. Stop. He is a sight to be. Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches. F5! Thunderous!
Ken Larkin recovered from that. Ooh. Locking the wrist and the knee.
Wind him up. Boom! Knocked him down. Ouch. He's reminding his competition that they'll only ever be second best. We saw that one coming. Kick right on point. He's struggling a bit here. Not sure if I'd panic, but certainly some cause for concern here. Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match. Ooh! Uh-oh. Ow!
And attacking above the shoulders has become the strategy here.
What a headbutt. Vicious. Foot just stomping down. Ruthless striking. Oh, right in there. He's been placed in the corner now. What a counter. Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches. Thunderous. That could bring an end to Birch. Big kick. Oh, caught on the chin. Oof. Kick finds it. Oh, my God. A DDT! Spiked him. This match may be nearing its limit. I don't want to say he's done, but I can hear the fat lady warming up. German suplex. But that's not all. Onimuke has been eliminated. Oh, Birch manages to count.
Coming in hot.
And this one might be headed ringside. Oh, the stomp. Right to the leg. He skirts around it. He saw it coming. Tight spot for Birch here.
Oh, wow. Rendered unconscious. The official has to call it.
Here is your winner, Youngblood.
And we are looking at the last superstar standing in this matchup.
There has to be a...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT North American Championship.
From the underground of New York City, Damian Priest has arrived. Calm demeanor, but about to unleash chaos.
Intro.
Damian Priest's opponent has been unstoppable ever since Priest placed a bounty on his head, and I don't see that challenger slowing down tonight.
It's been mo money, mo problems for Priest, and now he has to face the monster of his own, making in a no DQ match for the NXT North American Championship.
Cole, did you just quote rap lyrics? If that's any indication of how wild tonight's gonna get, you are in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen.
And he's able to fight Priest off.
Oh, calf kick right on point.
And then...
Look at this battle. Get to the ropes, forcing the break.
A lot of damage done, but the ropes offer a reprieve.
Catastrophic damage on the back.
The champ now.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
And he chooses to let go of the hold.
But just the amount of time he was in that submission could be very significant.
Oh, the reversal by Priest.
Hoisted up.
Gutbuster!
Priest is having problems here.
Priest has to find a way to right the ship here. Priest able to avert that.
Oh, saw it coming.
Brief sign of adrenaline there for him.
Kick to the midsection. Sunset flip.
And into the count. Gets the shoulder up and one.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Stomping. Ouch.
Gets him with the counter. Answering back.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. He's returning fire.
That could be the spark Damian was looking for.
Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Wards off that offense from Priest. That kick right on point.
Look at this, Byron. Oh, look at this submission. Butterfly lock with the legs.
Well, he picks up a submission victory. Yes, got it. New champion.
Here is your winner and the new NXT North American Champion, Youngblood.
A brutal loss for our...
You've seemed a bit off lately. What's going on? It's just some family stuff. I don't really want to get into it.
Dealing with that is sometimes way harder than anything you face in the ring.
I hear you. Hey, actually, I need a partner for a tag match. Would you be willing to team up with me? Might be a good way to get my mind up.
Yeah, I guess I could do it.
Gracias. Any kind of strategy you want to discuss before we team up?
I don't think we need much of a strategy. Just let me do my thing, and I'll make sure we get the win.
That's not really being a team.
Well, this might just be a one-time thing for me. We'll see.
Better get ready.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 472 pounds, Youngblood and Hector Flores.
From the point this athlete accepted a tryout at the Performance Center, he was considered one to watch.
Certainly lofty expectations when it comes to this young man.
The big question is, can Mansoor handle the pressure? Whose house is it? It's Swerve's house!
What does that make you, Saxton? Like the annoying neighbor who calls the cops when the music's too loud? That's not a very nice
And
thing
his
to say,
partner,
Bird.
from Tacoma, Washington,
These two train together at the PC and now join forces tonight to take on the duo of Mansoor and Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Hector Flores hasn't been himself lately, but maybe teaming up with someone from his past will help him get back on track.
Facing Mansoor and Scott is no night off, so Hector better get his head straight if they want to win this match.
He's tagging out.
Kick right on point.
He's in for it now.
Driven down face first. Now trampling the opposition.
Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
And Swerve expected that.
What a shot!
What's Swerve in for? Face buster!
He's absorbed some damage already.
Kick right on point.
Swerve is in a distressing spot.
Yeah, Swerve's athleticism being well countered. Kick to the midsection, sunset flip.
Cover! He got the shoulder up in time.
That's smart, taking the one to catch your breath. Round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Headed to the top rope.
From the heavens, big time splash.
Is it enough? The cover. Fights out at 2.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
And just like that, he sent crashing to the floor. And Swerve had it scouted.
And Isaiah needed that.
Batten down the hatches.
Thunderous.
Well, that keeps Swerve grounded.
2 count. 3. Raise the roof. He's got the victory.
Here are your winners, Youngblood and Hector Flores.
And teamwork makes the dream work.
I know we got the win out there tonight, but I apologize. I was definitely not on top of my game.
I could tell. I know you said you didn't want to talk about your family stuff, but what the heck is going on?
All right. You have to promise not to tell anyone else about it. Deal?
Yeah, I promise.
So my father has been in touch with me lately.
I thought you were on speaking terms.
We weren't, but since I made it to NXT, he's been contacting me all the time.
So why is that a bad thing?
Because I haven't been honest with you or anyone else about my background or who my dad is. The truth is, I do come from a famous Mexican wrestling family. My father is El Mago Sr.
Wait, I'm confused. What about that wrestler El Mago Jr.? Is he your brother? And why hide all this in the first place?
Let me explain. When I first decided to get into wrestling, I wanted to carry on my father's name and become El Mago Jr. But my dad didn't think I had what it took to make it and decided to sell the name to the guy who's now El Mago Jr. It really hurt that he put his faith in some stranger instead of his own son. Ever since then, I've been determined to make it on my own without my father's help or namesake.
Wow. Well, I guess that explains why you wanted nothing to do with his retirement show a while back.
Exactly. And I was fine just doing my own thing, but now that I've had some success and made it to NXT, my father suddenly wants me to be El Mago Jr.
Interesting timing.
Yeah. And worse, he's even convinced NXT management it's a good idea. This is the last thing I ever wanted. My father should have no part of my success when he never once believed in me before this.
I get why all that's bothering you, but I'm sure everything will work itself out.
I hope you're right.
And don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
You requested this interview because you said you had some life-changing information that you needed to share with the world. This is your chance to tell us. What do you want to get off your chest?
First of all, what I'm about to reveal isn't going to change my life. It's going to change the life of Hector Flores. For the better. Full disclosure, this is a secret Hector made me promise to keep. But I'm doing this to help him. I can't let him continue to hide from the truth because it's bringing him down. And that truth is he is the son of Mexican lucha libre legend El Mago. But why was this a secret to begin with? It wasn't because Hector chose to create his own identity as some kind of noble self-reliant act. No, he was forced to because his own father was ashamed of him and didn't want his real son following in his footsteps. He was so certain Hector would never make it that he sold off his lineage, the El Mago Jr. name, to the highest bidder on the indie scene. So I'm not doing this to hurt Hector Flores. That damage has already been done by his father. I'm doing this to liberate him from his past. He no longer has to hide from the truth and silently let it tear him apart. You're free now, Hector. You're welcome.
The WWE Universe is still reeling from that bombshell he dropped moments ago.
Hector Flores must have heard what his so-called friend said and is clearly upset.
The way this is going, we might need local law enforcement to get this under control.
This is certainly one way to shorten your career.
Fighting in such treacherous territory is a one-way ticket to the infirmary.
Oh my God, a DDT!
Spiked him.
Ooh, well measured. Oh, what a kick.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip.
Wow, into a powerbomb.
He takes hold. Boom, face first. He is truly feeling it right now, as well he should.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything.
Okay, consider that a harsh lesson.
Wow, into a powerbomb. He eludes the contact.
Oh my God, a DDT!
Spiked him.
Ooh, sharp kick.
Expected that one.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip.
Wow, into a powerbomb.
Powerbomb.
Stiff kick.
Oh, I had that well scouted.
He avoids the damage. Saw it coming and got out of there.
Nice calf kick, great elevation. Flores isn't looking good as he stirs back up. Uh-oh.
Ooh! And that will do it.
They're here.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring.
It's the Fighting Pride of Mexico, Hector Flores.
It's the lovable legend, El Mago Sr.
And his partner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 241 pounds, El Mago!
And guys, this looks to be a match with major implications here in WWE. Could change the... A heated personal issue culminates tonight with a reuniting father and son team of Hector Flores and El Mago Sr. taking on the imposter, El Mago Jr., and the man who Hector thought was his friend.
Yeah, Hector believed he could trust him with a family secret, but that obviously wasn't the case.
If you ask me, did Hector a favor by exposing El Mago Sr. for the terrible person that he is. But clearly, Hector was too short-sighted to see that. And well, here we are.
Kick gets caught. Uh-oh.
Dragon screw. Off the ropes. Oh, look at this agility. Producing a trampling. Dodges out of the way. Standing moonsault. Pinning predicament. And only a 1 count.
I thought he might have had him there, but it's early.
He left an opening. Oh, God, face first. Devastating kick. Kick to the midsection, sunset flip. Oh, into a powerbomb.
Momentum is running away from Flores.
And Flores is looking for a solution.
Horse forearm draped across the middle rope. And down. Ooh. Off the rope. Oh, that is tossing your own body around without a care.
Taking no account for their own well-being. And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins.
High knee right between the shoulders.
Momentum is running away from Flores.
Flores has run into a roadblock.
Oh, and a reversal. Got him set up in the corner of the ring. Oh, look at this now. Corey, when you're up top like that, there's only one way to go.
It's a back superplex.
He's starting to struggle here.
Yeah, they've stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here.
German suplex, but that's not all.
Flores isn't looking good as he stirs back up.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches. Thunderous!
Is it enough to put Flores away?
Will it be?
An exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor forever.
Here are your winners, Youngblood and El Mago Jr.
I've been watching a lot of Kushida's old matches from Japan. He was on a whole other level, and he's only gotten better. No offense, but you and the rest of the NXT roster can't touch him. If he...
Yeah, now we're talking.
Being a WWE superstar requires a lot of physical talent, but on nights like this, in a no disqualification match, it's clear that creativity and imagination are equally important.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Michael. If you can imagine a weapon, see an object, or recruit an ally, you can change the course of this match in a heartbeat.
If you can dream it, you can do it. So we'll see who can dream the biggest here.
What's he got in store?
Can't prepare your face for that.
He's lost some of his wind now.
He planned for this and could still rally. Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible.
Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Boom, basement drop kick.
Kushida falling victim to an onrush now.
Yeah, Kushida has to get himself out of this crisis.
Nicely done with the head scissors. Stomping down.
Kushida keeps him at bay. Great drop kick.
Oh, what do they have planned here? Look at this. Handstand.
Oh, that was awesome.
He's on his heels a bit now.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
Kushida with great timing.
Momentum going back to Kushida's corner.
Prime opportunity now for Kushida to bring some pressure.
The fight is being brought right to him.
He's in non-stop attack mode.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
Kushida looks like a sitting duck right now.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
That's it. Calling it by knockout.
Here is your winner, Youngblood.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
WWE Universe just exploded. Whose house is it? It's Swerve's house!
What does that make you, Saxton? Like the end?
And here we have a superstar with a big chip on his shoulder.
He has certainly felt overlooked recently.
Well, he has a chance to change that perception in this matchup.
And if you want high-flying trouble, look no further than this man, Isaiah Swerve Scott. He's one of the most gifted, agile, and unpredictable competitors on the roster.
Yeah, and before Scott arrived at WWE, he toured the indie scene and made a name for himself as a top talent. I assure you, he's out to replicate that success here against the best superstars in the world.
He's locked up.
Put down face first.
As Swerve in his grip, driving the face down.
And that'll be a rope break right there.
Really just laying it in.
Boom, what a kick.
And Swerve. Expected that.
First one missed, second one didn't. Effective.
It misses on the springboard.
Round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Whoa, not quite yet.
Hits the head scissors.
Swerve got caught with a reversal.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip.
Goes into the pin. 2. No, he punched the shoulder before 3. Not yet. That kick will stop you in your tracks. And he's able to counter.
Reciprocating the initial reversal. Banging back with their own counter. German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
Swerve being carefully measured now. Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
Thunderous.
Well, that keeps Swerve grounded.
2. An impressive win here tonight, but don't forget he now has to face Keith Lee.
Before I get to my next match against Keith Lee, I have a few things I'd like to discuss. Hang on a second. Just let me gather my thoughts real quick.
Gather your thoughts or stall before you have to face a rested and motivated Keith Lee.
Okay, where was I? Like any top superstar would, I did my homework on Keith Lee in preparation for tonight's match. And I learned some very interesting things. See, this man is full of hashtags and motivational catchphrases, but it's all a bunch of lies. He's never lived up to a single one of them. Like, did you know that Keith Lee stole his parents' car when he was first leaving home to become a wrestler? I guess Grand Theft Auto is the true definition of limitless. Speaking of Keith's parents, turns out they didn't even want him to get into wrestling. They wanted him to continue playing football, but instead he quit, turning his back on his team and a free education that millions would die for. I doubt any of his coaches or teammates felt like basking in his glory after that. But after reading more and more about Keith Lee's backstory, one thing became clear. This is a pattern. He's always taking the easy way out, finding people who buy into his phony persona and enable him to receive countless opportunities after failing over and over again. Like, for instance, how he failed to make the cut at the Performance Center 3 times before he was bailed out by William Regal, who, to this day, continues to give him chance after chance when all he does is squander them. But this pattern really first started with Keith Lee's grandmother, who introduced him to wrestling as a young boy in Texas. Well, I can't go back and fix the giant mistake she made. I can put an end to it now. So Keith Lee, come on out here so I can expose you for what you really are. A fake, a liar, a failure, and soon to be
Wait a second.
former WWE superstar.
Keith Lee sends him flying to the floor.
Talk about a man's family and grandmother, and this is what you get.
Keith Lee's on a rampage. He snapped. Someone needs to stop him.
If anyone can talk some sense into Keith Lee, it's NXT General Manager William Regal.
And finally, it looks like cooler heads are prevailing.
He may have taken a beating, but I think this is what he wanted. He got inside Keith Lee's head, and now he has an important mental edge going into whatever their next encounter is.
Keith Lee is as tough mentally as he is physically. I'm not sure that strategy is going to work.
Did you not just see what happened? I think it's already proven extremely effective.